Only I know what Mercury going retrograde square the ascendant and my Sun Mars Pluto conjunction feels like, let alone how that Venus is right now as well. It's going to be a little easy throughout that hellacious timing with that Mercury doing that. And well, forgot to mention that Mercury does square my Venus, but Venus in the sky will be trining my Jupiter. And having said that, I have nothing more to add, but I'm going to offer you a view of me going and stirring up my oatmeal, which I've learned for, well, past 2 years now. I can easily just set the oatmeal concoction. I use all organic, which takes like, 29 minutes up here to cook because it's high elevation and it's organic. Can cook anything on there actually. I've cooked potatoes and just be patient and let it crisp up. I have my own spoon right here, and I have apples from a tree, and 3 different nuts, including me as the main nut. I'm the main nut, um, for sure. I'm the main nut that is going to be added to the oatmeal for breakfast. It's 8:20 this morning. There's a big raven outside. There's been ravens. I saw some ravens picking on a hawk way up in the air yesterday, and it was interesting the way that I thought about it because I would never have thought about it before like this. But you see, the hawk is a predator. I've had my animals getting killed by hawks, but they kill other animals just to live. The raven out there that's cawing out there right now, they are more like scavenger animals, but really I've actually seen them kill squirrels out of nests, small baby squirrels. I'd seen them just come down and swoop down and eat them, so I can't say that they have a life free of sin. Otherwise, the scavengers, like the vultures that clean up messes, dead things and all. I mean, that's what the ravens do also. They seem to live higher in numbers and thrive more and blah blah blah. And anybody knows that story, right? The predator is more of lives a scarce and lonely life. I'm a Pisces Jupiter at 10 degrees, going retrograde. It's the only planet going retrograde in my chart. So if you see anything, that's what you see. Is just like, wow, that person is definitely on on all of the psychedelics. Scientifically, you have them right here, especially the cannabinoids or whatever you call them, cannabis. I don't need any of it. It's already here. That's what they're saying. So I'm just going by what they're saying. Come on, refreshen up. And I happen to think it's the same with vitamins too. You don't need to really worry about that. You're producing vitamins in your body. You just have to eat the right things. Get plenty of sun. Then you produce vitamin C. Get plenty of what else? I mean vitamin D. What else? Eat leaves and stuff, and then the C will come in, and all kinds of other B and K and all kinds of vitamins that your body is maintaining it from the inside out. One of the um, I don't know. There might be a study about that. Something to consider. I mean, if all the drugs are in there, God, I mean, what's the chances that maybe at least vitamin B is in there naturally? Maybe. Just add water. No? Yes? Oh boy, I'm about to add nuts and stuff, and I think it gives you magnesium. It keeps your magnesium going, infusing within your entire. I think it's coming from the core of your bone marrows, and it's like try to keep it clean and natural, But I'm an advocate for fasting and not doing so much rather than doing something, so much like say they talk about diet, and it's like, well, diet only means what you eat. Diet is pointing at that it's just your eating habits. If you're on a diet, it means that you're eating something daily. If you're not on a diet, then you have no you're not eating at all. So now you're fasting. I guess you see, breakfast is break fast. Separate it out. There you go. Break fast. Now we can explain to the children what it might mean. If you have gone 12 hours, say you're sleeping and you haven't eaten, you're going to break fast. You're going to break your fast. You should do it with something very pure. And we still don't know what that is. We have yet to find out what to eat. Um, because we are electrical beings, and what should we eat? They have us eating something, and it's if you ask me, we shouldn't be eating not even three-quarters of it. There's something that we should be eating, though. Where is it? Why is it? There is rumor, getting back to how that, well, we have Venus trining my Jupiter, and I'm just sharing with you that aspect of me who's going to also have Neptune square opposing my Venus, and it's still a little pathetic, but we're a little mystical too, aren't we? Just go like this, and there you are. Just kidding. No, I can't help it. Very mystical, very sensuous, very lost, and on point like a cloud wandering through the sky. Couldn't be in or out of my mind, that's for sure. It's just there's the sky, there's a cloud. Don't go away forever. Come back a radiant gate. Story about how beautiful it is really to be spiritually connected, and it's not really going to be fun coming up. We are human beings. I want to get serious now. We are in a dire state always. We're just teetering like, okay, so, but are we going to collapse? It's not about whether or not an atom bomb goes off, but that will certainly, see, that will just speed things up and get us to get back on track. But see, we're being dragged into more and more encampment and way of being that we don't control. It's just money is asking us to do something. And what is it? Is it a robot? Yes. And it's like, no. And then where's the good food? Where did it go? What are we doing? The poor kids. Do we go to the beach anymore? What is the beach? Oh my God. Sorry. I live I live in Western United States here in California, Southern California. Just um, it's strange. It's the place is under warfare of all kinds. As far as, yes, Paradise, California was lit on fire. The fire wars, and then of course Hawaii. That was well planned. A long time ago. I mean, if you haven't noticed, it's taken over anyway, right? There was a war, Hawaii, Pearl Harbor, blah blah blah, and it's like it would be the first place to adjust and make and try the agenda, which is going to make it to the West Coast, right? Yes, and then start going to the East, like the plague. Going to stir me as Indian / cowboy Shauna. I'm going to stir my wonderful oatmeal. See, I can only look forward to this. Um, I should be doing yoga right now, but it only takes 20 minutes, and once I do it, it's the most beautiful thing. I'm very much a physical person, and I need that. Everybody does, so I suggest that you do that in the morning. Do a physical yoga or exercise. If you're not doing some kind of work, I mean, you should do that before you go to work, so you can be available physically at least, be alert. It's about your electrical system. That's what it's about. Not only that, it's about your awareness system. Yes, the breathing. It's all about the breathing. If you're going to do yoga, do this one here. I'll put it right up here. It's all about the breathing, 100%. And then stretching, but it's all about the breathing. Thanks for being so serious with me. I didn't quite fall off the edge. You know, with Mercury squaring all my planets right now, even though that there is a Venus trine Jupiter, I mean, sorry about this video. You know, I'll get through this Mercury square and your comment, whatever troll shows up. Love ya.